In 1946, Bob Louis Evans opened a small 12-stool diner in Gallipolis, Ohio, with the help of his wife, Jewel Evans. They named the diner the Bob Evans Steakhouse. The post-World War II economic boom brought a great deal of business to the flagship location. During this consumer rush, tons of cars were being produced and shipped out of Detroit. The diner's strategic location off Route 35 brought many hungry truckers to Bob's restaurant. The restaurant specialized in steaks, but the diner served customers 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Many customers stopped in search of a fortifying breakfast. Evans was frustrated with his inability to find high-quality breakfast sausage to cook, so he decided to make his own using pork from his own farm. His sausage was an immediate hit. Evans said, "We served a lot of breakfasts, but we couldn't get any decent sausage. I decided to start making my own from hogs raised right on our farm, using all the best parts of the hog, including the hams and tenderloins. You might say the truck drivers did my research for me. They would tell me that this was the best sausage they ever had and then buy 10-pound tubs to take home." With demand skyrocketing, Evans began delivering his sausage to customers around town. Bob figured that if the truckers enjoyed his homemade sausage so much, that maybe the grocery stores would too. He bought a huge farm in Rio Grande, Ohio, which he called the Homestead. Evans would invite many people to come visit his farm. He recalled that there were so many people coming to the farm that we finally built a little restaurant called the Sausage Shop in 1962 just to take care of them. It started out with only a dozen stools, just a convenience place. Evans and his wife raised their 6 children on the farm, which is now on the National Register of Historic Places. Evans' son, Steve, said that both his parents grew up incredibly poor. Steve said that this background ignited the entrepreneurial spirit that led Bob Evans Farms to become so successful. Bob told his son that it's no disgrace to be poor, but it's darn inconvenient. Steve attributes the success of Bob Evans Farms equally to both of his parents' dedication. Steve said there would be no Bob Evans Farms without Jewel. With the help of a few investors, Bob Evans incorporated his company and began shipping his sausage to outside states. As his business grew, he built numerous restaurants and packaged food production facilities in 18 different states. In November of 1963, the executives of Bob Evans Farms Incorporated announced intentions of the Evans organization to make Hillsdale its base for expansion into Michigan. According to Hillsdale Daily News reporter Herbert Hale, it was one of the best pieces of news to hit the area in a long, long time. Hale remarked, "Until now, it has concentrated its effort on covering the Ohio market. Amply backed with finances, know-how, and ambition, it is ready for its next expansion. Michigan is the goal. The Evans officials are completely sold on Hillsdale as the place for the processing plant with which to launch their Michigan invasion. Their choice is a fortunate one for Hillsdale." The 67-acre farm located on the east side of Hillsdale is known as the Osborne Estate. The property extends east from Walcott Street to Lewis Emery Park and from State Street south to the Ypsilanti branch of the New York Central Railroad. The old poorhouse, immortalized in Will Carleton's poem Over the Hills, is on the property. A few townspeople were concerned that the plant might interrupt the quality of life for those who lived nearby, introducing an unpleasant odor and unsightly scenery. Evans stressed that his firm is especially careful to eliminate offensive odors, telling the Hillsdale Daily News that odors from the plant will be kept to a minimum. "We want to be good neighbors." With the company's expansion, Hillsdale anticipated many benefits, including a steadily increasing payroll, a new market for livestock from local farms, a diversification for Hillsdale's economic base, advertising for the community as the home of a nationally recognized product, and an attractive new showplace developed on the site of a 19th century landmark. In February of 1964, Bob Evans named Larry Carroll and Don Zeller as the leaders of the new Hillsdale plant. Carroll would serve as the director of sales in Michigan and Zeller as the director of production. The plant opened officially on September 1st, 1964. A decade later, after years of successful production, disaster struck. On September 25, 1974, the plant sustained a major fire throughout the night, requiring over 40 firefighters to put out the flames. The fire put a damper on the plans to expand the storage area, which now required complete reconstruction. Despite needing major repairs, the plant forged on. The plant used the Will Carleton Poorhouse location on Walcott Street until 1987, when the Hillsdale County Historical Society gained ownership of the property and the surrounding 1.9 acres. The Bob Evans Farm plant still operates today, supplying jobs to the people of Hillsdale and providing fresh sausage to neighboring communities. Although Bob Evans died in June of 2007, he is survived by his family. The company that he built from the ground up serves as a testament to his hospitality, entrepreneurship, and enduring commitment to quality products, publishing a motto which states that everybody is somebody at Bob Evans.
Try Bob Evans sausage. If it isn't the best you ever tasted, I'll give you your money back.
Bob Evans down the farm.